out of mind, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know?
Passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC. We're all set to go. And we're off and running from Western New York. Strong with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
What's that?
First tone of the game for James Cook.
Look out.
Again, it's Cook. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
180! What's that?
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Dolphins' 44-yard line.
3 nights. That's it.
Allen setting up play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Allen on 3rd down. Buying some time right. Go right side, and Shakir has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Look out.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
180! What's that?
Pressure coming, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bills have a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Round 80! What's that?
Play action now, Allen. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action. That's caught. Devon Achane finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Into a crowd, and intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And he's going to bring this back with a pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic. Not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. Up to the races, middle of the field. Hits the 20. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Strong with the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll try the right side with Cook. Massive hit. The ball is out. And the Dolphins pick it up. Nothing doing on the return, but the damage already done, partner. They take it away on the fumble.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Achane to the right. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Bills' 30-yard line.
So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions, Buffalo 18.
Shotgun now on third down. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Let's go now.
Trying for it, it's H.M. And forget this first down. He's mad as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He's going to get this one in 36-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Now Allen off the play action. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Allen on the play action.
Or to throw that ball away safely.
Third and long, it's Allen. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for
block, but this is one of those situations where the problem, well, you could trace it back far earlier. Yes, the snap was accurate, came out clean, but it was too slow. There was not enough velocity, so that punter was left out there hanging dry, and he paid for it.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
in a good spot here, second and inches. There's A-Chain up the middle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Here we go.
They go play action on first down. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Dolphins can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Play action now with Allen. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down, Allen escapes the pocket. Now he takes it, and he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Second and 3 now. Cook trying this one up the gut. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Allen on third and short. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35.
Throwing now on first down. Allen hits him on the out route. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
Second down now. They need 7. They'll run it with Cook. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a give to Cook. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
6-yard line.
It's second and goal. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they'll be left with third and goal.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third and goal for Allen. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did. Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You can take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Here's a return from the 7. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. They're going play action. It's his running back. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down carry for Achan. Has some daylight through the 40. Devon Achan. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take the lead right away in half number 2. Devon Achan with the touchdown. Beats Texas on the extra point. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
Bills 17.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. First down throw for Allen. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps shoot the rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, the football's loose, and the Dolphins got it! Quick thinking and a great effort. Brock adds a bunch on that fumble return.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they add a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. It's Achan on the inside give. And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing it on second down. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Running with Achan here out of the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
79 Bronco. Mustang 19.
To the air on third and long. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead off the turnover. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Cook. And he's going to manage about 3 there before the defense gets to him. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
6 yards to go.
Air it out on third. Running right side by Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. And goes to the hurry up here.
And the Bills first down.
Allen now on first down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. And he's quite good enough to gain about 4. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Allen setting up play action. That's cut beyond the marker. Still fighting forward. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
Allen looking to throw this. Catches it at the 1. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead. Only a field goal now.
Bills 25.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And it is so tough to build momentum running through the snow. They're on him before he can even get back to the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's second and 13. Throwing from the gun here. Couple defenders on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right, you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And the snow hampering their ground game here as he slowed up just a yard on that run. So we're through 3 here. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another one for Cook. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
319!
Again, it's Cook. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Play action now. Allen. Has it in close. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 4th-quarter lead. Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Bills take a 4-point lead.
Bills 32. Dolphins 28. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. At the 20. And he does. Touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3.
35. Bills 32.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Strong with the return. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Going to the ground again on first. And he charges through the snow for a gain of 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
56, 56.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
4-yard attempt.
He didn't get enough into it, so it just comes down shy of the crossbar. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Bails out of the pocket quick.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Ready. 6.
He'll throw it. He connects downfield. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a 9-point advantage. Now in a close game, they need